So hello, let's look at number 3 together. So here we have region R is the orbital region in the first quadrant enclosed by these two curves. So this would be curve F and this would be G for sine, and then 8x to the third power. Now then let's look at part A. Write an equation of a line tangent to this curve. In order for us to find a line tangent to a curve, we'll be needing three pieces of information. We will be needing a slope and xy point. When x equals 1/2, it says that, hey, we can see that y value will be equal to 1. Then we just need to find the slope here. What would be, how would you be able to find the slope? Since we are looking for tangent to f, slope can be found by f prime. You see f prime here at this point is equal to 24x squared by the power rule. Then, by having 1/2 in place of x, we will have 24 times 1/2 squared. 1/2 squared is 1/4, and therefore when it cancels out with these two, we'll end up getting 6. So 6 will be our slope. So there it goes. Then we know the slope, we know the point. Then our equation will be y minus 1, which will be equal to 6 times x minus 1/2. That becomes our answer. B, find the area R. So since this is between two curves, what we like to do here is the area, which goes from 0 through 1/2 in terms of x, and upper one was g, which is equal to sine of pi x, minus the bottom one becomes the 8x to the third power dx. Now, once you integrate sine, then we'll end up getting negative cosine of pi x by the chain rule, or you can consider that to be use substitution. This is what we end up getting, minus 2x to the fourth power, which goes from 0 through 1/2. Now once you plug in the 1/2, the cosine of pi over 2 becomes 0. So what we end up getting here is this. We end up getting negative 2 times 1/2 to the fourth power. Now minus. Once you plug in 0, we will end up getting cosine of 0 is equal to 1. So therefore we will end up having negative 1 over pi. And here it becomes 0. So our final answer becomes this way. This becomes 1 over pi. And 1 over 16 times 2 becomes minus 1 over 8. That becomes our answer. Part C. When R is rotated about the horizontal line, y equals 1. Y equals 1, in fact, would have been something like this. And then you would have rotated about that particular y equals 1x. That means in order for us to find the solid, we always have to go for the outer radius. So as you can see, outer radius reaches function f, inner radius reaches function g. So here we have integration of outer radius, which is 8x cubed squared, minus inner radius, which will be the sine. So sine square pi x dx. Now, but in fact, what we have to do is, if we have to do it this way, then we're not actually considering this gap. So what we end up doing is, instead of having 8x cubed, it would be in fact difference between those two, 1 minus 8x cubed squared. That makes even this portion to be equal to 1 minus sine pi x squared dx, which goes from 0 through 0 through pi over 2. Alright, that's it for number 3. See you guys later.